Áudio é foda, né?
On my way to Florida. I've been driving about an hour. Left around by 3 something. Watching Dick Tracy. Classic movie. From the 90s, actually 1990. Story of that. So I'm gonna time with y'all. You know, when I get even more closer to home. Watching my movie as I'm driving, man. Y'all stay locked in with me. I'm already kind of sleeping. It's a 5.5 hour ride. I should be there. Let's see. I should be there around about 9 in the morning. Close to breaking that Florida state line. So I ride for a few hours now, about 3. Belleville, Florida, Lake Park, so you know, almost here. Y'all stay tuned to my homecoming. The history of my family line. Approaching state line. See, say welcome to Florida. Yeah, but when you start seeing them pine trees, boy, y'all already know. Stay locked into their homecoming for a few hours out. Man, you see that? Real nasty accident. I had to do a detour going to Jennings, Florida. I didn't want to record, you know, the accident that happened, but it was a rigged truck. Boy, that was real nasty. Real nasty accident, man. I've been in Gainesville by now. Had a delay. But man, whatever that happened, I hope that them folks okay, man. But they backed up for about an hour. Yes, Lord, boy. I'm gonna time back in, y'all, when I get even closer. I'm almost close. You know what I'm saying? To Gainesville, Newberry. You see the exit. Yo. I don't want to do my son like this. I'm about to do him like this for a second. Yo, that was just a snippet though. Boy, that's crazy, boy. Must be nice. You know that. Excuse my friend. That boy, they're tired in the morning, man. I did all this driving. It's all good though. It's all fun, man. I'm gonna give you a glimpse of the city, man. Not the whole thing, man, because like I said, I'm not really here on vacation, man. I'm here on which can be better times. And like I said, I come from a praying family. And I thank God, man, He allowed us to have more time with my grandmother. So that's why I'm really here. But on my way to it and come see a couple of my family, man, you know, I'll give you a couple of glimpses of, you know what I mean, where I went to school at, played at, man, like, just tour with me through the city, man. Like, just tour with your boy, man. Y'all don't get a chance to see this side. My personal side of family, personal side just period. You know, some stuff you don't put on the internet or social media, man. Not at all. But we getting ready to come up to this mall, Oak Mall. When I tell you this mall been here since I was a child, and more likely, you know, it's longer than that. I'm almost 40 years old, so I ain't got no problem. I thank God be able to see these years and see more, many more. Like, so y'all just ride through the city, man. glimpse. And just a glimpse. I'm gonna be cutting in and out through the respect of privacy. For family, you don't need to know all the exact ways to get there, but if you from here, it's all good. Over there, can't see it, but that's Old Mall over there. You see the sign right there where it say Old Mall. I will ride with them, man. That been there since I was a child, man. I don't know if they done did another mall, but when I tell you the city of Gainesville, Gville, 352 Alachua County, man, stand up, man. A lot of people from this city, man, they don't put on for this city. Like, man, for sugar. You know what I mean? But see, and which, man, I'm fumbling. Trying to get the windshield wipers on. What keep me most well-grounded, when people ask me what keep me well-grounded, it be here. I never forget where I come from, my family come from. You know what I mean? No matter where I move or stay, or no matter where we all stay at. On my mama's side, or my grandmother, my granddaddy, rest in peace. This is where it started at, right here in Gainesville. 7 children. Granddaddy had 9 children in all. He had 7 with my grandmother. And from the oldest son to the oldest daughter, which y'all will see my auntie later though, for sure. It started here. So like I said, I'm just getting y'all a glimpse, man. This ain't no doggone whole thing. It's like my homecoming. And then when I do get the chance, next go time, I'm gonna do a video going to Orlando. It won't be in this blog though. I get to see where I'm from, where I come from. I just thought about it, man. I'm gonna let the camera roll for a little bit. You feel me? Y'all. I would play some music, but I don't want to be copyrighted. I might add something to it as when I do the editing. But right here in this very soil, in this state, in this city, is where I'm always well-grounded. I gotta come home to be well-grounded. And even though a lot of us don't got to a point of age and got older and had our own immediate family, it don't never change, man. Because at the end of the day, you still family. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Blood make you king, and loyalty make you family. Jay Prince said that, and that's a real quote. Sometimes you have to choose between the different, because me saying that for me, you got people that's family that ain't blood to you, but y'all do a lot together, man. They stay down to you when you weren't even around family. You can agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my aunt, man. He was like, man, it's through the blood. Yeah, man, that's all good and dandy. But loyalty make you family. Blood make you kin. And you can't choose and pick the people, you can too. But it's all love. It don't share. Sometimes you have to learn how to feed people with a long spoon, or you deal with them accordingly. You know what I mean? I gotta speak my truth, you feel? He was telling me, when I was hearing the news about my grandmother, for, like I said, a praying family, man. God gotta find a say, so that my auntie said. Shout out to my auntie Priscilla, man. You gotta have strength. And for me, I know I'm probably venting a little bit, but this I ain't gonna do too much of it. What I will say to you is like, dang, I just lost my train of thought that quick. I'm gonna give it to you live, nothing edit, nothing no put on, nothing rehearsed. Damn, I can't even think. It'll come back to me. But y'all enjoy your little clips I give you though. Same way in the city, man. When I tell you a lot of these houses wasn't even here in the 90s, man. The 80s, the 90s, and so far down. Gainesville came a long way, man, underdeveloped. And And one thing about me, I never need no instructions on where to go in the city, no matter how much don't change. These roads don't change, man. They don't change. I mean, it don't change, but it don't change as far as direction, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, we in the city, man. Man, I had to put the camera down, the police behind me. I'm gonna lock back in with y'all. Them vehicles don't change. They used to be green. Man, when I tell you that park been there so long, that park been there for a long time. When I tell you, man, growing up as a kid in this city, man, we rode so many bikes. And all over, man. I'm gonna tune back in y'all in a minute. Gotta see what this police officer got motion. When I tell you this police here just, man, he slow motion. I don't know what's going on with him though. Speed limit here, I think it's 30. I'm on 41, he in front of me. Dang, boy, I tell you. They won't let you be great. They won't let you be great. No, it's 35. I gotta give me a radar in this car, man. You know, you gotta have a gun on you, goddamn, to pull you over, but I'm talking about radar gun for the officer to pull you over, not a gun. Y'all don't pay me no mind, man. Just cruising, man. I'm just gonna get clips because I don't want the video to be too long, man. I don't know what's up with this police officer, man. I don't know what he want to do. It look like he want to put him over. Might be putting on the same tent. They won't let me be great. But I'm gonna keep y'all posted if anything do change, though. For sure. Gainesville got 4 high schools. Gainesville High, which, you know, they consider Alachua, Eastside, GS and B-Hopes. Bunch of middle school. I went to Westwood Middle School, High Bishop Middle School. And Southwest, that's in Orlando. And McNair, Ronnie McNair, that's back in Orlando, in the College Park area. So, 3 elementaries, 4 middle school, 1 high school. When I tell you that police station wasn't always there neither. It probably been about a decade now, but it wasn't that one growing up for sure. I'm gonna tell you that gas station probably been there. You know, they don't change names throughout the year. We on Northwest 8th Avenue. My youngin' done woke up now. Oh, you wanna turn the head, though, it's all good. But y'all seen the film when he was sleeping, though. For sure. Yeah, I'm just being silly. Yeah, it feel good to be home. I ain't gonna hold you, though. Like I said, I like to come home more better on better circumstances, and I will do a whole lot better, though. For sure. Just know, like I said, I ain't gonna try to make the video long. I'm just gonna give y'all clips, though. Man, when I tell y'all, man, the city didn't look nothing like this growing up, man. How this road is, how this intersection come right here in the middle of the circle, but this wasn't here. I'm just gonna say 20, man. I'm just gonna say 20. I ain't gonna say the 10 and 15 probably have, but I know 20 and better, no, man. And 25 years and better, like going on 30, but it was a different era 30 years ago. For sure. Show y'all where I ran track and field and track it, and show you when they put up the MLK Center. That was not there when I was coming up. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, but it been there for probably good 18 now. Probably 20. No, I'm tripping. Probably about 22 years or 3. It been about 20, the MLK Center, but wasn't there as a kid growing up. Like with my older cousin, which y'all gonna see cuz later though. You know, We'll see if he want to do get on live, man. I ain't gonna host. Right over there, it says some field. You can't see that good, but I might do a U over there. I ran track and field over there in track. Oh, boy, I'm in the 90s, boy. Ooh, Lord. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it live. I'm get ready to pull up at the first elementary school I went to was Fairview Elementary. That's over there around my auntie house. I'll show you how that later. Then we left, went back to Atlanta. I can't remember the name of the elementary school, but when we came back to Gainesville, I went, oh yeah, that right here is the Blue Center. Well, it was called the Blue Center back in the day. This is new. I ain't never seen that. What they call it now? Clarence R. Kelly Community Center. That was not the Gardenia Projects over there. Well, that's what they were calling it at the time. They still Gardenia. Garden. Okay. My grandma, hey, did we pass her church? We passed my grandma's church. I'll show y'all that another time before I leave. Man, boy, I tell you, played a lot of spots, man. Good riding. So Duval Elementary, what it would be considered Duval Community. It was kind of Duval Hood. Went right there, Duval Elementary. It didn't look like that neither. They did some renovations for sure. Boy, it did not look like that, boy. I'm telling you, did not look like that. I'm right past my grandma's first house. You know, the first time I ever raked the yard, and I don't want to show the address. I'm gonna pause. Dang, man, I thought I was recording. I didn't even get a chance to record and show y'all my grandmama's first house when she and my granddaddy had departed. You know what I mean? The first yard. So this is it right here. I don't want to show no address, but it didn't look nothing like that. And they put that little shed right there, wasn't there? But that little small little house, whatever you want to call it, but used to have fun out there. And the tree that was a big tree, they cut it down. That's probably about a half an acre though. You know what I mean? That's the first yard I ever raked, first yard I ever pushed a lawnmower. For sure. But we're gonna go see grandma, man. Go to her house now. That was just with her first house. She ended up going to the other house when my auntie Little May passed her baby sister. So I don't wanna show no address, so built down. But when I tell you, I used to ride these streets, boy, on the bike, boy. I'm not about to go through all, just know it's Duval community is very big, man. I'm not about to do all that extra, man, for sure. Oh, y'all stay locked in with me, man. You about to pull up on grandma's house in a second. At my grandma's house right now, man. Well, y'all see it, boy. Stayed in this house for a little while. Me and my mama for about 2 years. Grandma and them allowed us to. You know what I mean? When I tell you I used to play in these creek right here, boy, let me show y'all, man. When I first time I seen some crawl legs, I'm tripping, crawfish. We used to get them right out the creek right here. I see it. So I ain't know what it was called then. It's a tension pond, just a storm drain. But you stay playing this creek right here, boy. Roll all down over here through these woods, boy. It ain't look like that. We be all in. I ain't know no better then though. Y'all. Where that starts at? See what mama getting ready to go, man. Yeah, see mama over there. So I'm just gonna ride, get a little footage, man, of some of the areas I done played up. Like I said, this still is Duval community. I played all through this area, man. That's the thing when you grow up in a house. Well, I ain't gonna say grow up in. I ain't actually grow up in a house, but stay in a house. When you stay in a community where houses at and apartments, man, you have the whole area to play in. So it ain't gonna be a whole lot of talking. I roll all through here, man. Like all these streets, man. I ain't gonna go through the whole doggone strip, man. They give you a feel, man. Playing on a bicycle, being in the neighborhood was one of them things, definitely in the era I came in. Just get a few more little footage on my way to my locations, and that's pretty much a wrap. Like I said, I'm not about to tour the whole city. I'm just doing a little bit, man. Show y'all a little bit of game. You see my auntie right there driving now. Y'all don't see it. She came and just take care of my grandmama, so I'm pretty much right behind to go holler at Cub for a quick bit. Try to get back, man, and lay down. I'm gonna take a little different route than she did, though. Head's starting to hurt. Well, it's a little nippy down here too, man. I forgot, no games. Florida can get a little chill. I mean, it get a little chill. It ain't like it be in Atlanta, but it get a little chill though. I can tell you that much. It do get a little chill. I roll all down, bikes all down through the areas, man. Every street that we ride past from left to right, I don't roll my bike down, man. I said that Duval, I'm about to go take y'all where Fairview at. The first elementary school I attended. This is my grandmama church right here. Bartlett Temple. Nah, maybe it's this one. Mount Zion. I don't know. This one done been so long. I'm gonna give y'all that period, man. I ain't gonna edit nothing. Oh, what I meant to say earlier about family, you know what I mean? Loyalty make you family, blood make you kin. I wanted to have said, I always felt like the women in my family was the strength of the family. That's just my opinion. That's just how I always felt. You know what I mean? So I got some very strong aunties, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Nothing take away from my uncles neither, but just that. That's just how I feel, man. I always gravitate them around them. For sure. Like I said, it usually a lot of developments throughout this city, man. You know, definitely don't change because it don't always look like this neither. Try to get on back so I can lay down, man, because it really was like a turnaround. Got a chance to spend time. My grandma kicked it with her. She kind of stubborn. She had some watermelon, right? And she ended up wanting some salt. She knows she don't need to be having that stuff, but hey, mama and auntie said, man, shoot, let her have it. Shoot, man, I gave it to her. Play court over there, basketball over there. I said I don't really want the video to be too long, so like it's gonna be like clips and sections, man. Like when I get to a certain number, I'm gonna just cut off and just click back in, cut off and click back in. Oh, another reason too why I like the Gators so much, that orange and blue. It's not so much that just because, you know, a well-known national football team, it's because of where the university is at. The University of Florida, the Gators is in Gainesville, Florida. And a little backslash, like my granddaddy for a short period of time, he worked at that university in Santa Fe, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely asked auntie about it, correct, but he did that by like 50 years, you know. If he was around long enough, he would have basically seen one of his grandchildren play for the university that he enjoyed a lot. So, and then, you know, my sister put me on sports. I always knew about our rivalry with Tallahassee and Miami, you know what I mean? I knew we played other schools, but that was like the big thing, especially here in Gainesville. It was like Tallahassee like an hour away and some change, and then, you know, you had Miami that we played with the rivalry. So that's a whole big thing. A matter of fact, I might stop around there and get a few videos of that university, but I ain't never been on the field though. That's crazy. I never played for. I had opportunities. But how much longer we got? I'm gonna pause in. I don't know what happened while the camera went out, but this used to be the Boys and Girls Club right here. I don't know, it look like that's under some sort of construction. I don't know what that is right there. But from 92 all the way to 94, I used to sign up every year for the summer up there. Well, I ain't signed, Mom signed me up. That's where I learned how to play pool, foosball, flag football. Yeah. So I'm gonna ride by my granddaddy church. I'm gonna ride by the house that he raised 7 kids in. That started as a shack house and he turned into a little mansion. I have not been in my granddaddy house over there probably, man, been over a decade, about 13. When he passed, it just wasn't the same. You know, he remarried. You know, Miss Edna, she was just like a grown woman because they've been together before we was even before I was even born. Any of the grandchildren were born. My grandma and my granddaddy had separated many years ago. But I'm just riding to some of the family on the same house is still in the family. It's just crazy it's been that long though. So this is my granddaddy church right here that I'm riding up to now. And that was his church. First Missionary Baptist Church. That was his church that he attended to. And I tell you, we used to ride our bikes all down these streets. It used to be like a little recreation right here. It's still there. Played right though. Me and all my cousins. Yo. TP McPherson Recreation. All through here, man. Ride past the family cemetery, which you know I don't never go to. I don't go to none of that stuff, man. I don't go to none of that stuff. We got family all the way through here, boy. And I just found out my auntie just told me like it's the Danzes, the Johnsons, and the Nicholsons. Something like that. Hey boy, you gotta be careful when you in small town, boy. You know who you might be kin to. Yes, sir. Okay. Look at that graveyard. Yeah, that's the cemetery guy. A lot of family members over there. Pine Grove Cemetery. A lot of dead kin folks over there. I don't visit no graveyard. I ain't gonna hold you. And the crazy thing, I never knew the house that my granddad and his sibling was raised in ain't too far from the house he raised his kids in. Like everything like around the corner. Like man, I say community big. Like Gainesville came a long way, man. It used to be a real little small town, but development done came a long ways, man. Can't hold you. And then the long strip, man, they used to all call this Sugar Hill. Going from the strip all the way down, man. If you ever hear anybody in Gainesville, they know about Sugar Hill. They know about them Danzes. They know about them Johnsons. But the Danzes is the foundation of my mama's side of the family, my granddaddy. Get a little bit of blog. Then head over to the Cubs, man, and shoot. That's it. I'm not about to do a whole tour of the city. Just a little bit. So I just pulled up at another one of our family property, and I just found out, man, it's crazy. It's been boarded up, and then this is the house that my granddaddy and his siblings was raised in, and then my great auntie Edna, his sister that was the oldest, was staying in. And then I just found out there's a lot of hands-on into this property that they just paying the property taxes and they got no one living in it, man. I tell you, boy, we got land, and then my granddaddy's house is just right around the corner, so I'm gonna ride over there too. But this is a house that my granddaddy and his siblings was raised in. I remember my great-grandmama Ma, which I only seen her, well, I can't see her once, but I remember it was like 92, 93. But from what my auntie just told me that, the house is completely condemned. It had to be tore down. You can't even renovate it. It looked like you can, but I guess not. I remember playing up in this little shack right here at times. You thought it was like a playhouse, but it wasn't. But the family, it's like a lot of people hands-on in, and they just pay the property taxes on it. So this was on Southeast 14 Lane Street. So I'm just gonna pull up and show y'all my granddad's house in the land he sold out to the city because he did have some, but this is where they was raised up at, him and his siblings. And my great-grandmama. You know what I mean? So y'all just stay locked in with me, man. Getting a little history, you know what I'm saying, of that family, boy. We got land, boy. I said, now we about to ride to my granddad's house. Well, like I said, I ain't been over there since he really passed, man. It'd be my first time really riding over here, probably in 9 to 10 years. But it's right around the corner from the house he grew up in, man. Show you where they raised 7 children. You know what I mean, with him and my grandmama. My granddad had 9 children and all. I think, and one more that I just, so he probably had 10 and maybe some possibility. But 9 official. Oh, man. Let's see. This part, where you see where the city at, my granddaddy sold that property. Right here. Right there, this part right here. All that was granddaddy property. And he sold that part. And he fenced off the rest of it. What you see right there. That little shack, right in there, you see me point my finger at? Granddad used to have a lot of goodies in there, boy. When I say good, like he had a little workout gym and little tools and everything, but he used to always have a lot of toys he used to get from the school. Boy, he used to love to want to go over there, man. And this was the shack house he raised 7 children in. I thought it was a 2-bedroom house. My auntie said it was 3. What he did was tore down one of the rooms and made it a living room. Yeah, and this granddad's house, you know what I mean, which his wife until his passing, Miss Edith, still live here to this day. So no number. But yeah, it's my granddad's house. He's standing there, He used to have a nasty little truck, boy, a little bad little truck. But yeah, that's my granddad's house. He raised 7 children out that house. It's awesome. At Fairview Elementary, that's the first elementary school I ever went to, right there. Oh man, for y'all. Well, it ain't called that now. Yeah, that was the first elementary school I went to from 1990 until, I don't know, we stayed with my auntie 1 year. And me and my other cousin. I ain't gonna show you the whole house. Probably still my family, but I can tell you, man, they did a lot of work here, man, and they did a lot of playing all down these streets. I'm not to show everybody the house, but just give you an idea of the strip that was long, man. You know what I'm saying? Dang, it was a lot of memories, dog, cause like going way back there, it's a basketball court, used to be a lot of practice. And then like right here in the yard used to be a big tree right here. I mean, with my cousin Maul, man, he ended up messing his lip. He messed his lip. Well, I ain't say he messed his lip, but he ended up hurting his face. He run to the tree. And the exact same house is why in my cousin's room, man, ended up playing, and that's how I ended up busting the lip and got that stitch in my face now, in my lip. Scars last me a lifetime. And I don't know, I woke up in the hospital, they was stitching me up. But this my last little site, man. I wasn't about to do a whole goddamn of the city, man. Just gave a little history of my family, man. You know what I'm saying? And where it started at, this very ground was where I be humble at. Like at night, man, it's something beautiful, man. I ain't gonna say like no pretty scene, but just for me, that's what it is. So y'all stay locked in, man. Until the next one. Out.